Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? My name is Mitch Holst. This is Jared Bell. And this lovely group of volunteers here to our side, we make up the Tabor Charity Auction. Sorry. We have a board of another dozen people as well who are part of our board, and we make up the Tabor Charity Auction. If you haven't heard about us, we started in 1996 with a couple of local gentlemen here who saw a need in our community. They had some leftover prizes from a local event and decided to auction off in support of Stars. And then over the last 28 years, we have grown and turned into a very cool organization here in town that's raised nearly $2 million over the last 28 years. So thank you for your support. And that support has come from local businesses and local people just like yourselves here in our community, so thank you so much. And today we have a few minutes so that we can give away some of that money that we raised this year. This year at our auction, we raised over $250,000 in one night, so thank you for your support. And so we'd like to turn around and give that back out into our community. Our first donation is going to Stars. We'll ask Jackie from Stars to come up. We have a $50,000 check for Stars. Thank you, Stars, for everything you do in our community and for supporting us. And something kind of cool about this donation, that brings our lifetime total to Stars to just over $1 million, $1,030,000. So thank you, Stars, for everything you've done.
And thank you guys so much for continuing to stand behind Stars. It's built by the community, for the community. Your donations make critical care possible when you need it the most. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Stars, for everything you do. Next, we have Halo Air Ambulance. We had the pleasure of being involved with the Halo Golf Tournament yesterday. Very cool event. Lots of money was raised for Halo. So we have Grant here from Halo, who I believe is a longtime pilot.
How many years? Couple?
Since the start. He is the original pilot. So we have a $50,000 check here for Halo Air Ambulance as well. Thank you, Grant.
Yeah, it's quite an honor to get a check like this. And I've been with Halo right from the beginning and retired 2 years ago. And it's been a great ride, I guess you'd call it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Grant.
Grant, how many years have you been flying a helicopter?
25 or so.
25 years. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Halo. Next up, we have the Tabor Food Bank. As we've been mentioning here on the stage, the food bank is an integral part of our community, and we have a $10,000 check for the Tabor Food Bank. Thank you, Tabor Food Bank, for everything you do in the community. Thank you. Our Tabor Charity Auction, although we are called the Tabor Charity Auction, we work with people all around our community and in our MD, and we have had a lot of support from the Vauxhall area. We also have a check here for the Vauxhall Food Bank for $10,000. Do we have a rep from the Tabor or Vauxhall Food Bank? Here we go. There are ladies. Yeah. Thank you very much, Vauxhall Food Bank. Thank you so much for all you do in the community. Thank you. Oh, sure. Yeah.
We want to thank the Tabor Charity Auction. They have helped us a lot, and our Vauxhall Food Bank is growing and growing, so we really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. Next, we have the Tabor Fire Department. We have a $10,000 check for the Tabor Fire Department. Thank you. The Tabor Fire Department is a big part of our board as well and a big support. Thank you so much. And along with that, another group that's kind of involved with fire is the Tabor Fire Association, and they're responsible for a lot of cool initiatives in the community that you may not even know comes from the Fire Association, but we also have a $10,000 check for the Tabor Fire Association. You may have seen around town there's something called the PAD program, and that is the little AED machines, I guess they're for resuscitation emergency services that are in community buildings around. Okay, here we go. This is even better explanation. I did a terrible job.
That was a really good try, Mitch. Thank you. So the Tabor PAD program is public access defibrillation. So you'll see defibrillators all over town and in the MD. They're life-saving devices that we really need, and we have actually over 60 in our community and area. And they have been involved in saving at least one life at the Tabor Curling Club. So we're really proud to be able to have that program. It's not in a lot of communities, and because of this charity auction event, which is actually the sole source of income for that program, is able to keep maintaining it moving forward. So we're super happy and proud to be part of the community.
Thank you, Steve. Much better. All right, up next, we have the Vauxhall Ag Society. Do we have a representative from Vauxhall Ag? We have a $10,000 check for the Vauxhall Ag Society and their initiatives this year. Thank you, Vauxhall. It's going towards the rodeo grounds. Thank you so much. Did you want to have a second?
Yes. On behalf of the Vauxhall Ag Society and the Rodeo Grounds Committee, I want to thank you guys for this donation. I didn't expect this much. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting little communities.
You bet. Thank you for all that you do to support the community as well. Next up, we have the Safe Haven Women's Shelter. Thank you, Safe Haven. We have a $5,000 check for Safe Haven. Thank you. I believe you have a couple of new programs. Hey, did you want to talk about it, or we'll give you a sec? Oh, sorry, I'm putting you on the spot.
I just want to say thank you so much. Safe Haven has been in this community since 1996 and helped over 2,000 women and children flee domestic abuse into the emergency shelter. Since 2004, it's helped more than 1,000 community members of Tabor prevent homelessness, find access to the food bank, to ID and whatever they need. So it couldn't carry on without the support of this community. So thank you.
Thank you, Safe Haven. Next, we have the Vauxhall Public Library, and we have a $5,000 donation for the Vauxhall Public Library. Let's go towards some new computers, I believe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much to the Tabor Charity Auction for this huge donation. It will enable us to upgrade the public access computers in the library that are over a decade old. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, next we have the Central School, Central Elementary School here in town. The breakfast program, they run a program. I'll let the representative talk about it here. We have a $5,000 check. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just want to sincerely express my thanks to the Tabor community for their continued generosity to help students in our community meet that basic need of food and nutrition. And thanks to this organization for coordinating that. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Going along that same theme, we have the Vauxhall Elementary School. We have a $8,000 check for the Vauxhall Elementary School today to go towards a nutrition program and some other initiative as well. And that's a good enough explanation for today. Thank you, Vauxhall Elementary. And last but not least, we have the Tabor Handy Bus. Do we have a representative from Tabor Handy Bus? Paul, maybe? Doesn't look like it, but we do have a $1,500 check here for the Handy Bus. I know that they have done some great things in the community and are actually providing, I believe, free rides for those who need it in our community this weekend. So thank you, Tabor Handy Bus. And thank you all. That is where they are, is giving rides. Thank you all for everything you've done and for your support for us. Look forward to next year's auction. We are looking at April the 5th as the first Saturday of April next year. So we look forward to having another great year in the coming year and doing a lot of great things as well. So thank you all. Oh, sorry. In total, that brings our giveaway this weekend to $205,000. So thank you all for everything. Thank you.
205,000, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this community does. Pulls together in the right direction, all together, and look what we do. All this wonderful stuff that gets their needs met. All these wonderful people working so hard. But here's the other thing to think about. every time you clap for one of them, you were clapping for yourselves because you're the guys that did it. You're the guys that put the money in. You're the guys that went to the events. You're the guys that bid on things. And that's you guys. So give yourselves a big round of applause. Oh, we missed one. See, even more coming.
My apologies, everyone. We missed one. We also have a $5,000 check for the MD of Tabor Fire Department. Thank you, MD of Tabor Fire Department. We have a representative here, I believe. Or not. No. Thank you, MD Fire Department. We appreciate you as well. Thank you, everyone.
Darn Skippy, we appreciate him. Nice job. I love it. That's one of my favorite parts of Cornfest, actually, is when they come out and they distribute some of that money that you put in to help people who needed help in whatever way they needed it. And that's fantastic that you guys do what you do when you do what you do. Another one of my favorite things is the corn eating competition, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who here hasn't been to the corn eating competition before? Who here is new to Cornfest and has never been? Okay, I must warn you, it's a mess. It's horrible. It's everywhere. It's cornage, not carnage. Get it? Not. Oh, all right. If this was Vegas, that would have killed. I'm telling you. This is it. It's the corn eating competition, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to come up, don't come anywhere nearer than the dance floor here, but you can come right up to the dance floor. If you get any closer, you run the risk of catching some shrapnel, and nobody wants any of that. These fine athletes have been training all year for this. Believe me, training for a corn eating contest is no fun in February. You don't get the best corn. It's not the same. They have to eat it out of a can just to get used to it, and it's really not the same. We toyed with doing that during COVID. We toyed with maybe instead of having them chew the cobs, we'd just give them a can of corn and tell them to eat it. But they vetoed that idea. Who's supplying the floss this year, ladies and gentlemen? We don't know yet? We'll find out, because that's important. It's an important part of an internationally sanctioned corn eating competition, ladies and gentlemen. We had to go all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska, the home of the International Corn Eating Competition Association, and get the rule book. We brought it back, and so we're adhering to those international rules. Entirely sanctioned by the International Corn Eating Association of North America. And it's also at this point every year, folks, that I thank my lucky stars that we don't have a broccoli festival. That's just me. Kids, eat your broccoli, darn it. All right. Coming up close with our first heat, they'll be the ages 6 to 8. No, not yet. I'm just letting them know. Do we have all of them? Oh yeah, you're going to want to get some stuff under there for sure. I tell you, when we get up to the big boys, it's no joking. I'm going to come down here and join you, get up close and personal. So who here is from the farthest away? Who's from outside of Alberta? I see one hand. One guy's outside of Alberta. Who's outside of Western Canada? Who's beyond? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Who's outside, let's say up to and including Quebec. Up to, oh, we're still in there. Who's all the way to the East Coast? Who goes all the way there? Oh, what? To the left. Oh, everything you want in the box to the left. Someone's being ratted out here. All right. Outside of Canada? Oh, we got an outside of Canada here. There we go, outside of Canada. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now where do we go? As far south as Nevada. Oh, okay. Is there anyone here other than I see the Filipino Society going, waiting for their chance. You can't vote in this one. You're here now. Anyone outside of North America? Oh, way at the back there. All right, are we going the right way if I keep going south, or should we go no other way? Okay, yeah. Anyone here from Europe? All right, there we go. Okay. No, I don't mean originally, for crying out loud. I mean like recently. All right. Well, so far, okay. Who is from Europe? Who do we have from Europe? There's one. There's another one. Holy smokes! All right. I'm afraid my knowledge of geography is going to start showing here pretty quick. But let's see. The UK. The UK. In the UK or as far? Okay, in the UK. Okay, Britain. Okay, we got one from Britain. Ireland. Oh, are you Britain? England. All of you, England. That's it. Well, how do you like how we've bastardized your language? Welcome here. I hope you're having a good time. What kind of festivals are you used to in England? You'll have to yell. I'm the one with the microphone. Well, I hope you're enjoying it here. Give those English folks a big round of applause. They're managing very well for foreigners, understanding us and our strange ways of speech. Oh, look at it, ladies and gentlemen, shining golden in the sun, well, in the clouds. There it is, staring them in the face. They've been planning for this. These fine athletes have been trying to get in shape for this all year. Some of them, I've even been told, have filed their teeth. And I looked in the rule books from Lincoln, Nebraska, the Corn Eating Competition Association of North America, where their headquarters are, and there's nothing against filing your teeth, strangely enough. No. All right, can we line up there, kids? Come on up here, and they'll get you all situated. Oh, yeah. It's all fun and games now, kids, but stand back, because someone's going to get a kernel in the eye, I am telling you.
No, I know, but there's not everybody. We have to.
Said, oh, I thought he was a line judge. No, it's all good. It's all good. I thought he was a line judge. I thought he was up here to make sure that everything was copacetic. Flipping on the bibs, folks. There used to be a whole ceremony around that, but the corn eating contest took us 7.5 hours one year, so we decided to do away with that. We just make them wear the bibs. It's a safety issue. We could get shut down by, have I mentioned, the Corn Eating Competition Association of North America is situated in Lincoln, Nebraska. Have I mentioned them? All right. Are you guys nervous? You guys nervous? You know, breakdancing is now an Olympic sport. So I'm thinking, can corn eating be far behind? We could be looking at future Olympians here, ladies and gentlemen. Olympians in training. I think they're checking for steroid use. There's been some dispute in the past over whether glasses are a help or a hindrance. In the first case, well, they act like protective shields against the corn. On the other hand, that corn can get pretty juicy, and there you go. Picture that. Now try not to picture that. All right. Do you guys have any technique you're planning on using? How do you think you're best going to do this? Think it. Oh, strip it. You've seen this before, then, haven't you? Ha ha ha. All right. So there are several techniques that are allowed. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. They can strip it. They can go around, or they can do the typewriter. Dun, 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 ding, dun, 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 ding. It's yet to be proven which one is the most effective, but we're going to find out right now. All right. They've got, how long do they have? 2 minutes to eat as many cobs as they can. If they run out, they'll be supplied with more. They have to get most of it in their mouths, which doesn't really happen. You'll see it's not pretty. Are you guys ready? All right, hold on. Are you fine athletes ready? All right. Audience, are you ready? Then count it down. They've got 2 minutes to eat as many cobs as they can in 3, 2, 1. There they go. At the sound of the insipid horn. All right. Starting off slow. Here's a tip. In case this is your first corn eating competition, don't enjoy it. It's the best corn on the planet, so it's hard not to enjoy it. But yet, in order to do this, it's almost like those guys that do the hot dog eating contest and they dip it in water first. You just can't enjoy it. Here they go. Oh, yeah. Holy smokes. You're going great guns, pal. Keep going. Look at that. Oh. That's good. Move on to the next one. You look good. All right. Get them as mostly cleaned off as you can. Oh, look at that. Oh, the chipmunk approach there. There they go. Oh, nice job. You look like you're enjoying it too much, but yeah, just shovel her in. Shovel her in, ladies and gentlemen. Remember I told you about carnage? Just wait and see. Oh, my goodness. We're down to a minute, I think. Here we go. Last minute, folks. Now, I have noticed that these athletes work better with a little bit of support. So, that being said, would you get your hands together, make up some noise, cheer them on. Oh, yeah. We got Pikachu down there just going up straight. Man, you're going great guns. Look at them. Down here on this end, it's just a spray of juice and corn, and oh, my God. Can you believe it? Oh, doing pretty good down here. Again, just enjoying it far too much. She's just loving that corn. Oh, it's just amazing. Look at them go. Where do we go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobs down. Cobs down. No. Well, there's really no nice way to say it. No puking. Okay. Let's look around here and see what we got. Oh, we got a contender here. Oh, very close over here, too. Very close. Enjoyed it a lot. Good stuff. Pikachu had a good time. Let's get that buddy out of here. He doesn't need any corn, does he? Oh, good stuff. Look at you. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, just decimated cobs. But some of them enjoyed the cobs too much. Again, some of them just, and I understand. It's hard. It's difficult. Because it's such good corn. That's why we actually have, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, we actually have some of the lowest scores in the international corn eating competition sanctioned out of Lincoln, Nebraska of all time. But that's because our corn is too good. In other places, they eat the corn fast, they get rid of it, they get it, strip it, it's off and running. So we're generally about two and a half cobs behind your middle leader. We're not at the bottom, but we're darn close. Okay. All right, they can go. Now take a look, folks. Take a look. They'll be enjoying that for a while. Now, have we found out who's... We've got floss and toothpicks. Don't worry. We've got that covered. Have we found out who's supplying the floss and toothpicks yet? Because they deserve a shout out. All right. Well, they're telling up that we need our next contestants. They'll be in the 9 to 12 age range. If you've signed up for the 9 to 12 age range, we've got Cadence, Finley, Arrow, Aaron, Ricky, Asher, and Nary. Navy? Did I say that wrong? Navy. Oh, Navy. Come on up. Now, it's best if the new contestants coming up don't look at the carnage that's been left before. They shouldn't see that. And guys, don't throw away your participant bags, because aside from dental stuff, I'm sure, there's also a certificate from McDonald's, and they're going to be giving away with that certificate ice cream and a meal. Woohoo! Thank you, McDonald's. So don't throw away your participant bags. All right. Oh, it's already happening. You can see it down here. Can you see it down here? All this, it's already happening. By the time this is over, that thing's going to be a slip and slide. I'm just saying. All right, look at these athletes ready to go. The determination on their faces. The shock in some cases. That's it. That's it. Have you guys done anything particularly to prepare for today? No? Who's done something spectacular? What have you done to prepare for today? Eating corn. That's probably the best way to prepare for a corn eating contest, I would say. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. Now, what's not eating breakfast? There you go. That's real planning. That's foresight. All right. Any techniques? What technique do you think you'd like to use? Oh, around and around and around, round and around. Oh, all right. Anybody not going to go round and around and around? Anybody going to try the stripping it technique? All right. I've seen that succeed, and I've seen it fail terribly, catastrophically, horribly. A guy got a cob up his nose. I don't even want to tell you how that happened. Oh, it's not pretty. Now, these young athletes are taking their lives in their hands up here, you know. A wayward colonel could just take out an eye. Someone finishing and throwing their cob in victory, well, that could go right in an ear. As a matter of fact, it was an ear. No. What do you want from me, kids? They can't all be gems. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm a trained professional. 3 years of schooling for that, believe it or not. It's all fun now, but when the big boys get up here, oh, it's serious business, folks. By the way, I will remind you that there is no betting in this sanctioned by the International Corn Eating Competition of North America, situated in Lincoln, Nebraska's rule book. There is no betting to take place. And remember, corn eating is not a contact sport. But it's also not a team sport. That's something these athletes have figured out a long time ago. When you're here on the pitch, we call it a pitch. When you're here on the pitch, you're alone, solitary, no other competition, no audience, just you and the cob. You should watch the documentary. It's really quite good. Some of them look confident, and some of them look a little shell-shocked, like they didn't think this would actually be happening. Oh, it's happening. It's really, really happening. Standing by with extra cobs just in case. You'll also find that as the contestants get older, they enjoy the cobs less. We had a guy in the we don't have it anymore, but we had an over 100 category, and we only had one guy in, but he insisted because of affirmative action, he should only have to eat cream corn. So we had to disqualify him. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Timekeepers ready? All right, crew. Are our athletes ready? I said, are our athletes ready? Audience ready? 3, 2, 1. There they go. Oh, at the sound of the chipmunk squeak, off they go. Oh, round and around seems to be a good plan. So far, everyone's kind of taking the round and around. Haven't seen the typewriter yet today. Oh, no, a combination. Saw some round and around and some stripping. Look at that. Look at that. That might be a good plan, actually. See, you make a little design. There you go. There you go. Look at it, round and round. Oh, yeah. Some should get in the mouth a little bit. Some should. To be fair. Oh, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's shrapnel everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. One minute left, folks. Oh. There they go. They're almost in a food coma. But folks, the way you can wake them up and help them on, make them some noise. Oh, yeah, cheer them on. Holler out their names if you know them. Holler out nicknames if you don't. Go, Chuckles. Get it, Smiley. Come on. Oh, there we go. Don't laugh while you're eating corn. It's a bad idea, I'm telling you. I know from past experience. That's a great way to get a kernel in the nose. Oh, there they go. Oh, look at them. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Cheer them on. Here they come. All right. 10. Here they go. Oh, my gosh. The glass is soaked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobs down. Hold her in. Ah, girl. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, now is a good time for pictures if you have someone up here. It's a great blackmail thing later at the wedding or, you know. And if you'd like to do this, and you're of this age, too late, too bad. You have to wait till next year, and you'll probably forget and be off riding a ride or something, you know. While they recover, look at just look at it. Just stop and look for a minute. Just look at it. Let that sear its way into your brain for a little while. No, I still like corn. I still want corn. Nice job. Give them a big round of applause, folks. We will have your winners for you later. Don't forget, you got a McDonald's certificate in those little bags there, and hopefully some dental stuff. And oh, hold on, pal, hold on. You got a little thing there. Yeah, there you go. All right. We're here. We're sneaking up. Ladies and gentlemen, ages 13 to 17. 13 to 17. We got the Whites, Keaton and Lincoln. Oh, I sense stuff happening here. Deep-seated stuff. We could be watching something real interesting here. Vanessa, Chase, Patrick, and Aaron. You know how hard it was not to say Aaron? That was my way of saying it without actually saying it. Our judges took a week and went to Lincoln, Nebraska to learn the proper way of counting and judging the corn, whether it's enough eaten, whether there's enough that actually made it into their system, or whether it all ended up on the ground or the table or the face. All right. Oh, I noticed that the gender makeup of our heat is changed a little. One brave lady stepping forth to represent the female side of things. So, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like you're an underdog, or do you feel like you can stack up to an eater like that? That guy over there is looking mean. She's going for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, let her hear you. She's representing you. She's the only one. The only one with the guts to get up here. Have you guys thought of any techniques? Have you been watching the past heats? Have you seen what works and what doesn't? Have you been making notes? I haven't even seen you at any of the practices. By God, Smith, I'll have you off the team. Oh, sorry, I'll be fine in a minute. Eat the corn. That's a great plan. That works better than the other plan, which was not eat the corn, and that was a horrible plan for a corn eating contest. And as an added distraction as they get older, we add the bubbles. Here they are. Look at it. Sitting there calling to them. Now, it's not buttered, is it? It's not buttered. Just in case there's dietary things. It's not buttered, not salted. It's cooked, right? It's cooked. Is it warm or is it cold? It's medium, I've been told, as far as temperature is going. All right, guys, you can come and sit down. We got some here and some there's more's coming. They're going to put a bib on you. Again, parents, get those cameras ready because it'll be a good chance for blackmail purposes. Here's where it starts to get real interesting, folks. We couldn't get a representative from Lincoln, Nebraska, for the International Coordinating Competition Society. We couldn't get them here. They couldn't make it, but they did send a drone out, so watch for that. Watching the proceedings, making sure that everything is copacetic. You got to go through a lot when you're sanctioned, you know. All right. Getting all prepared.
Just wait. What age group is this again?
Up to 17.
17?
17, up to 17.
Okay, just wait. Don't start yet.
All right. Are you guys, who's the oldest here? Who's closest to 18? 15, how old? 15, 14, 13, 14. All right. Oh. Excellent. So now we get a chance to check and see, aside from the gender inequality here, if age has anything to do with it.
So we have 2 open spots. If
Oh.
anybody wants to come, they'll have to sign a waiver after.
Okay. We have 2 open spots. Do we have anybody on the wait list there, or no? Nobody in the wait list. Anybody in the crowd who is up to 17, come on up here there. Now, we need one more. Oh, you can't volunteer as someone who doesn't want to be volunteered. I found that out a long time ago. Up to 17. Up to 17. Right here. All right. There you go. We've got you. Come on up, my friend. What's your name? Rob? All right, Rob. And what's your name, my dear? Cassidy. Robin Cassidy. Now she's blowing the whole one female thing now. Now you got. All right. Now, believe it or not, they do have to sign a waiver. You wouldn't believe, even just getting up and walking after with all that slippery corn on the thing. I mean, you never know. So we'll get the new folks to sign a waiver later. But this puts things in a whole different perspective. Now these folks are serious. Look at the eyes. Just look at the eyes. You can see it. That blank, corn-eating stare. All you can see is that cob waiting there. And it's your duty to render that cob unrecognizable in the shortest amount of time. Okay, my advice is don't worry how you're going to look, because you're going to look ridiculous no matter what. The more you try not to look ridiculous, then you're going to look ridiculous. So that being said, contestants, are you ready? I said, are you ready? Spectators, are you ready? Then, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, in 3, 2, 1. And at the sound of the chipmunk squeak, here they go. Look at it going around and around. I see all kinds of techniques. I see some people who aren't worrying about how they look. I see some people who might be worrying about how they look. Last minute additions doing pretty good there. Oh, representing good. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. There's cobs flying. There's kernels everywhere. The juice is flowing. It's like, Oh, man, look at them go. Look at them go. Again, important to remember, not buttered, not salted, not even really hot. Not cold, but not hot. Look at them go. My goodness. The shrapnel, the carnage. Oh, the humanity. Oh, look at them go. Round and round and round, not caring. Oh, hands are just coated. And we're on to the last minute, folks. Look at that. Oh, see, I think maybe that's the trick. Some people are trying to worry about their hands. They're eating like crazy, but they're worried about their hands. I see some that aren't, and that seems to be a winning proposition to me, folks. You never know. Oh, they're getting down to the wire. Look at it, round and round and round it goes. That seems to be the preferred method this year. No typewriters yet. Seen a few strippings. There. Oh, we got a typewriter going there. We got a typewriter going. I'd give points for style if it was up to me. Yeah, I don't know. It is. All right, half a minute, 30 seconds, folks. Now they got to hear you. Make some noise out there for them. That's it. Call out their names. Sometimes that's all they can hear is their name. That's how they can respond like a puppy. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. They'll eat faster. All right. We're down to 10 seconds. Let them hear you. Here. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Cobb's down, folks. Cobb's down. Cobb's down. I'm not going to ask you any questions because I know what the result of that is. I had to change pants 3 times last year. You doing all right? Excellent. Excellent. What do you want for supper tonight, kids? They'll be enjoying that for a while. In the teeth, I mean, you know. It's always fun as they get up to this age to see just the absolute shell-shocked look on their face at the end of it all. Oh, give them a big round of applause, folks. That was truly impressive. Look at that. Just look at that. Any farmers out here? What does that remind you of? Oh, the carnage. Oh, the humanity. All right. Fine job, athletes. Fine job. And not to disparage you, but now it's time for the big boys. Ryan Klein, Kevin Wong, Alejandro Ramirez, Patrick Horvath, Don Wallen, Herman Lee, Maddie Caldwell, and if you know who you are, I can't read it real good. Nedzad? Ned? Sorry. What can I say? I'll find out for sure what that is. But if you signed up and your name is something like that, come on up and kick me in the butt and get a bib on. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him, man. How hard have they been training? I noticed, where's the king? We've past winners. Where's Mr. Hatch? No. He's waving her off. I've noticed that Jack Van Ryn's in the crowd, and I think he's scoping us out here. I think he wants to enter into a coordinating competition. We'll have to ask our mayor. Andy, are you up for it? We're gonna have to get together and decide on terms. So maybe next year we'll have a showdown, mayor to mayor, mano a mano. You know, they had to disqualify Mike Tyson, the boxer, from this event one year. It's a shame because he's so good at biting ears. Biting ear, what, too soon? All right. Look at him, how serious. Look at the seriousness here. We've got unbelievable carnage about to happen in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. Just nothing short of a total mess. I'm warning you. I'm telling you. Here, we'll have to take care of that. Oh! All right. Sure hope that spy drone from Lincoln, Nebraska wasn't watching at that moment. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing would that be? If we can't find enough clips, I might have to sit on it.
I think that would work.
Probably work too well. You'd never get the thing out.
Just want to make sure they clean off the cobs. Don't like do half cobs because we're running low.
Okay. All right, guys. Now here's the Skippy. You guys are the real deal here. So we're gonna be a little pickier on how the cobs are judged. You gotta clean off most of the cob, as much of the cob as you possibly can, and have most of it end up in your mouth. No half cobs before moving on. One cob at a time. That hasn't always been the case, but they've handed down some more stringent rules. One cob at a time. 99% of the cob done. Say 85% of it in your mouth. All right, and I gotta tell you, just from past experience, for your viewing edification, I will tell you this. Keep your eyes on this gentleman, and keep your eyes on this gentleman. Can you figure out why? Because that beard isn't always an asset. I'm telling, hats on backwards. We're in trouble now. It's going to be cobs galore. That's right. And the yellow is going to show up nicely on your black beard, sir. I'm just saying. We're all looking forward to that. If you have slow motion on your phones, ladies and gentlemen, don't use it. You could not handle this in slow motion. It is just messy. If it's done correctly, it's just messy. Again, we're thankful Although sugar beets are a great asset to this community, we're sure happy it's not a sugar beet festival. Can you imagine the sugar beet eating competition? All right. Keep a lookout. I'm not even going to bother them. They are right in the zone, ready to go, steely-eyed, staring straight ahead, visualizing nothing but the cobs, wishing they would have shaved. Or they will be. All right. Competitors, are you ready? Are you ready? Spectators, are you ready? Then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madame and monsieur, children of all ages, in 3, 2, 1. And at the sound of the squeaking chipmunk, there they go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, round, and oh, it's already starting. I can see it happening now. Look at them. Oh, we got some stripping going on there. And right up. Yeah, we saw it. It went right up there. Right, okay, here we go. Okay, round and round. Look at the juice dripping down all over everything. Oh, my Lord. Oh, they almost shouldn't allow this. They shouldn't allow this. It's just horrible. Look at it go. Oh. Juice running all around and around and around. Oh, my gosh. And the sounds of rock lobster smoking in the background, spurring them on. You got to go a little more cob than that, my friend. All right, keep going, keep going. As much of the cob as you can. That will be judged. If you haven't finished the cob, they won't count it. At least some of it. Oh, man, look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, another soul lady representing the females. We are 1 minute away, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute away. Come on, ladies, give her some applause out there. All right, guys, give them some applause. Let them hear it. I'm not trying to foster any gender problems, but, you just have to marvel at this. All right. There she, and she's the only one doing the stripping thing. Oh, round and round, my gosh. Some of them might have dentures, and I think we're worried about that. Someone's going to get some dentures in the forehead if they keep going around and around. Started off strong, seems to be tiring out a little. I don't know. There's a lot of sugar in that corn. It could give you some energy. Come on, here we go. We are down to 15 seconds. Cheer them on, folks. Get those names out there. Holler at them. These fine athletes who've been working so hard all year training for this moment, this very moment. We're down to 10 seconds. Here we go, folks. Oh, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Cobb's down. The squeaking chipmunk says Cobb's down, Cobb's down. There you go. We'll see, my friend, if what they judge as being eaten and what they judge as being not eaten. My heart's just racing. Can you believe it? This was a good year. No real drama. No elbows thrown. It was a nice, clean. In fact, I've seen it. I've seen elbows being thrown before. That's it. Get your pictures. You managed to clean the corn out of your nose quite well there. I noticed that. That was one of the dangers of doing the stripping technique, is that you end up with a cob or two up your nose, a kernel or two. Oh, and as people come down to congratulate winners or console losers, and we're not sure who's what yet, but these families are so proud. Look at the kids. They're so proud of their parents and their aunts and their uncles. Oh, look at that. Look at the love being shown. That's what corn eating is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The love. Give them a big round of applause, folks. Some of them aren't going to be moving real fast after this for a while. And after a while, some of them might be moving real fast. Now, what about it, competitors? Was it everything you wanted it to be? Hold on, you got a little, there you go. Okay, good. Ah, beautiful. Enjoy your floss and your toothpicks. I bet there's toothpicks in there. The floss is only sanctioned for dental work, too, by the way. Remember that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's unbelievable. Now, we calculate and tabulate and confabulate and all kinds of other abulates and figure out who's the winner of each heat. I don't know if we're going bronze, silver, gold or not. We're doing first, second, third, how we're doing it. I'm not privy to that. They wouldn't pay my way up to Lincoln, Nebraska to go to the International Corn Eating Competition's sanctioning body for that weekend of fun and pleasure and judging corn. I didn't get to go. So I don't know how we're judging this one. And they won't tell me something about the rules being sealed. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'll show them. I'll show them all. Ha! Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'll let you know who the winners and the losers are. Well, there are no losers. They got corn. They got corn, some of the best dang corn on the planet, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to thank our volunteers. Give it up for the volunteers, folks. They've been working so hard. Look at all the stuff they have to go through. They're dealing with, there's like 5 pounds of kernels in there, and they have to deal with that. And it's like the juice and the slipperiness and yet there they go. You're going to want to be dancing later, so be careful to dance in the corn. It acts as a natural lubricant. Folks, one more time, give a big round of applause to all our competitors and our lovely helpers out there. Sure appreciate it. This is always one of my favorite things of the whole Cornfest is doing the corn eating competition. I get all the fun and none of the dental work. Stay tuned, cats and kittens, because we got ourselves a show and a half here coming up. While they're getting set up, you lucky people. The kind of entertainment we get, they're amazing. It's fantastic. Want to remind you about Equus, Brayhart Insurance Group, Clean Slate Landscaping, Chinook Equipment, Express Overhead Door, Ground Tech Enterprises, Jiffy Lube, Tabor Towing, and College Ford Tabor. Folks, it doesn't happen without these folks. It doesn't happen. This is the largest free festival, I think, in Western Canada. I think maybe even Canada. Who knows? Free. Free, free, free. You don't pay anything to come in and listen to these bands that are so good, or to enjoy each other's company, to check out some of the free stuff that's going on around town. There's a arts and crafts sale over here. There's cornhole over here. I always feel weird saying that. I'm sorry. But there it is. It's right over there in the tennis courts. They got it all set up, ready to throw a beanbag through a hole. I'll leave that to the athletes. That could be the next Olympic sport, actually. Like to take a minute and thank Sound Barrier, ladies and gentlemen, doing our sound all weekend long, making everybody sound so pretty. Even me, don't I sound pretty? I sound so pretty. I've been practicing. They always do a bang-up job, and we sure do appreciate them coming out and providing their equipment and expertise. Whether it's country, whether it's rock, whether it's those fantastic magicians, speechifiers, me yelling at you all weekend, they managed to make everybody sound good, regardless of the genre, regardless of the makeup. They do it all upright, and we sure do appreciate them. Hey, you kids, be careful with those bubbles. They're imported. None of those domestic bubbles for us, by God. Other than that, though, we shop local. But the bubbles, you have to outsource to Germany for the best bubbles. Engineering or something to do with that. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to get some great entertainment for you happening right away. Don't forget about the 50-50 draw for the food bank. That's sneaking up. Perhaps you've heard me mention this before, but someone's walking out of here with $10,000 tonight, and unless you buy yourself a ticket, it ain't going to be you, but it's going to be somebody, because we're going to hit that $20,000 mark, and that's 10 grand in somebody's pocket. But you can only get it if you buy a ticket for the 50-50 draw. Sorry, I went all carnival barker there for a second. We're going to have the results of the corn eating competition for you in 2 to 3 minutes, folks. And then we're going to let these guys tear it up like they do so well. Oh, sure. This is actually a couple of years ago, this one. Oh, and trying not to. Oh, that's what I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have your winners here in my hand. The real winners. If they weren't, I couldn't do this. In the 6 to 8 category, years 6 to 8. In second place, Zaylee Silver. And in first place, Antonio Deanda. Come on up. Collect your winnings. Look at that. Oh, there's nothing in them. They're just bags, really. Oh, there's stuff. Zaylee, where are you? Oh, Zaylee. If you're Zaylee, come on up here. If you are you there, where's Zaylee? If you're not Zaylee, find her. Send her up. Ah, you're not Zaylee. You're not really Zaylee, are you? We're looking for Zaylee. All right, well, Come on up. Someone find her and tell her to come on up. Collect her winnings. Now, in the 9 to 12 year age, you know what I meant. The 9 to 12s. 9 to 12 in second place, Aaron. Aaron Wright, come on up. And in first place, Cadence. Where's Cadence? Cadence. Come on up, get your prize. All right. We're looking to the 13 and 17-year-olds now. 13 and 17-year-olds in second place, Keaton White. Keaton, come on up. And in first place, Aaron Ehrenberg. Come on up. It's like he was waiting. He knew it. He knew it. He was waiting. Nice job. All right. And now the big boys, ladies and gentlemen. 18 and over for all the marbles and a chance to go to the North American Finals in Poughkeepsie, New York, which is a weird place to have the finals, I know, but that's just how it works. In second place, Patrick Horvath. And in first place, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll? That's beautiful. Kelvin Wong. Look at that. Do you think the muscles helped him turn the corn faster? You think that's what it was? I don't know. Nice job, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Upseating the crown. Beautiful, beautiful job. And thank you once again to all of our volunteers and hard-working people behind the scenes. Man, they do a good work.